Hello, nerds, and shut up. Welcome to a very special and what could be the worst episode of me watching my DVDs. This is a special magical episode because I have a very special and magical guest with me. Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend Hannah.
Hello.
There you go. And
that's all she'll be saying.
Yeah. I wish. Suddenly I have regret. But no, so I wanted to do more kind of episodes where I was hungover because a good friend of ours, Huli, said she said that was great when I was hungover. She enjoyed my pain. That was actually something I heard from someone else as well.
I enjoy your pain.
Yeah, they enjoy it. But, I figured that would be a great idea to do one.
Mm-hmm. But we're not hungover.
Exactly.
Well, I was earlier.
Yeah, you were.
Not now.
Yeah. But now we're drinking, and, if you watch How I Met Your Mother, eating sandwiches, so, we're in a very special state of mind. So it seemed like a really good idea.
It's an awesome idea.
It is a great idea.
We're hilarious.
We are fantastic.
Well, I am.
Yeah, so me and Hannah, Hannah's one of my favourite people to watch movies with because we have a very special...
Trash talking is an art.
Yeah, but the thing is...
you need good content for the trash talking.
I think we do good trash talk, but we also, I think that we enjoy movies fucking...
Well, we've created our own side plots and backstories that are far more entertaining than these made-for-TV teen films.
I think my point is that we don't always hate the film.
Yeah.
But no matter what, we have so much to say. And, we're big Lindsay Lohan fans.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Because she's like, if you were, a complete druggie, you'd probably...
Where are you going with this?
Lindsay's like you if you went off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my American passport, I
look like Lindsay
Lohan.
Seriously.
But with squinty eyes. I was kind of half smirking and, trying to look too cool for school.
So if Lindsay Lohan had just run into a wall, and someone took...
That's me.
Yeah.
I've got the wonky eye to prove it.
Yeah.
She looks like Lindsay Lohan, but with a wonky eye.
Oh, fuck. But, so a big part of our friendship is based on watching fucking terrible movies. And so this is a very special episode because we're not actually watching a DVD.
We're not watching Lindsay Lohan, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We just love her. Kind of. But, we're not watching... when I did the episode with my sister, we chose a movie together that was based on... one that we'd both seen and one that was an early one, one of the first DVDs she got.
What did you do?
We did Mean Girls.
Ah.
Yeah, she didn't buy it, but it was gifted
Lindsay
to her.
Lohan's in that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry.
Again, we need to iterate that we're not watching a Lindsay Lohan film.
But
it's getting too much airtime.
she's getting a lot of airtime. But I think the big thing is, that we just to explain it to you, gentle viewer, listener, is that we sit together, we pick movies that are pretty much specifically made for preteens. Oh yeah, always the preteen. That's the quota, isn't it? Well, that's the criteria. Yes. Sorry, not the quota. So
the preferred genre, if you will.
Exactly. We don't really stray from it.
No. Tween made-for-TV movie.
But we also look for the most...
Can we make our own and call it Tween the Movie?
I'm surprised that we haven't
yet. Movie. Tween movie.
Well, if it wasn't made before you listen to this, it will be made by the time you listen to this. But
and can we play the characters?
Of course we can play the characters. I thought that went without saying.
What was his name in Last Chance to Dance? He was 40.
Oh my god. No, we even remembered it, didn't we?
Tom? No.
No, fucking hell.
Ray?
I can't. It's gone from me now. Because what was... we had Jackson Cale from Zapped.
He was awesome.
And then we had this...
His nose was too small for his face.
It was too small for his face. But we'll probably do an episode of Zapped down the line. But, fucking...
Hey there, smartphone.
he sounded like, to computer talk, man, he didn't have a nose. But he's such an amazing character. But we were watching a second chance to dance, with the second being the number 2.
Yes.
And then the 2 was spelled regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't a sequel to anything.
I thought it was Last Chance to Dance.
No, it was a second chance.
Second Chance to Dance.
Yeah, unless there's another one.
Is there?
Well, there's so many dance movies on Netflix, and
There actually is.
We've only watched 3 of them.
No, we've watched 3?
We watched A Second Chance to Dance.
Yeah.
We watched, I think Bratz the musical, Bratz the movie kind of falls in there.
That was so good. Was that the one with the deaf guy?
I hope so. Oh my god, that was amazing.
And John Voight with the fake nose.
He looked like a really bad Nixon.
Still wasn't really told why he was in it.
Yeah, he didn't serve, and it's basically, I think he was tied into some sort of shitty TV contract. I've completely gone off the rails. The point is, we choose a shit movie and we take the piss out of them while we watch them, and we have a great time. So we decided to break my fucking cardinal rule, which is only watching movies that I've seen before and that I own on DVD. And we decided that we're just going to pick a movie that neither of us have seen, that we both want to watch.
Want is a very strong word, Tommy.
I 100% want to watch this, because if it wasn't going to be Lindsay, who you like, got.
We need to use her tween rival,
Hilary Duff.
Sorry, Duff.
Hilary Duff. Up the Duff. She ended up the Duff. She's on like kid number 2 or something like that.
Really?
Well, I like to think that I keep up with Hilary Duff. Not a lot of people.
We keep in touch.
No one thinks about where they go. Hilary Duff, Lindsay, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, JTT. Fucking some other. Oh god, that's a weird one. No point explaining. So yeah, we've chosen the Lizzie McGuire movie because Lizzie McGuire is the shit.
And it's in Rome.
And it's in Rome. Lizzie McGuire goes to Rome.
I just hope her and Gordy finally hook up.
They won't though. It'll be a pop star. It'll be
like some Italian blonde.
Yeah,
boy that kind of wears a leather jacket, brown leather jacket. I'm calling it now. Brown leather jacket, blonde hair with kind of like gel in it, sunglasses on his blue T-shirt underneath the brown jacket, and he has a moped.
Oh, he will.
What will be his name? Like not Giovanni. We need
no. See, the thing is,
Tomas. Tomas.
See, because Gordy's her best friend, right? Is the guy who
the short Jew.
Short Jew.
He dresses like an old man.
He does dress like, but he's going to end up with.
And he's bitter.
He's bitter. He's into movies as well. I think.
Like you've seen the world too much. Yeah, I don't understand. Kids.
He's the Woody Allen.
He's the Woody Allen
of Disney Channel.
Gordy, the Woody Allen of the Disney Channel.
But no, because he's going to get with her chubbier friend, and
no, because the other friend had an eating disorder. Well, not in real life, in the show.
In the show. Yeah, but they probably dealt with that in the episode. I can't remember.
The kind of Asian-y...
Was their little brother a Max?
Yes.
It has to be Max. He had crazy hair in his Disney Channel. Although, have you seen Max Keeble's Big Move?
Yes, but I haven't seen it in years.
Oh, God, it's so... I haven't seen it in years either, but I remember it because it's fucking amazing, where the ice cream man is his nemesis. That movie fucking...
Is the kid the one from Liar Liar?
From Max Keeble? I don't think so.
It's not, actually.
It's not. Is he the kid in Home Alone 3, or was that just a kid?
I think it
They're
is.
the same kid.
Ooh.
No. It might, possibly. I completely forgot. Oh, yes. No, because I do remember the trailers for this, because I watched a lot of
I know there's another Lizzie McGuire pop singer in Italy.
Well, and Lizzie McGuire, they're also trying to sell her as a pop star, and this is like the Disney way of like making it
branching out into an album.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, what's the bet that, she meets this celebrity guy, and he seems to be all that, but it's not him. It's the guy who helped her out when she got there, who was like a street vendor or something like that. No,
I'm calling Gordy as the end kiss, because the Italian guy is all charm and suave, and he actually pushes her too far. Yeah, but he tries to score some moves with her, and she's like, no, I'm not ready.
He's a dick, obviously. Yeah. Whoever this rich guy is, but then it's not going to be Gordy because he's too familiar, and at the same time, he's not like cool enough for tween girls. They want to see a new fancy man who's like all romantic or whatever. They don't want the funny friend. No one wants the funny friend.
They really don't.
Yeah, exactly. In life and in movies, that's why Ducky came second.
Well, I'm the female version of that.
Yeah, the wacky best friend.
Who's always putting her clothes on wrong. I had my denim top on inside out for a solid 2 hours before I knew. I left the house.
But that's your own fault.
The best though is when I was changing my pants in the car because it was kind of cold. And Mom and Dad are outside. And then I put them on, and they're my jeggings, so there's no zip, so you can't tell the difference. And I hop out of the car, and I just start gyrating at them, singing fancy. And I'm like, so fancy. And I put my arms down on my thighs to be like throwing some sweet, gyrations. And then I realized my back pockets are in the front, so I'm like holding my 2 hands in my back pockets and look down. I'm like, oh, Hannah. Like, Gary barely knows you. He's one of the cast members.
Oh.
And, so then I had to go back in, and it was awkward enough changing the first time in the back of the car, because it was kind of getting dark and there was no light.
Yeah.
So then next time...
And you're changing in the back of the car.
And I already put my shoes back on, so I had to take them off again. Lizzie McGuire probably didn't have these struggles.
She probably did when she was starting off.
I have to go check the pizza.
Because she was just a regular guy. Oh, fuck yeah, we got a pizza. And you have a pizza. So I think I should probably just pause this, because... I figured my next thing was to ask Hannah a question, so give us a sec.
More cheese on it.
All right, I don't know what you got there. Probably something about cheese. But, so we just paused it for
more
a second.
More cheese!
Because we got pizza happening, because you don't watch the Lizzie McGuire movie without a pizza with a whole mess of cheese on it.
Obviously.
But I thought to kind of try and keep it in the vein of the spirit of what this show is, which right now, I'm pretty sure is out the window. Although it is a pretty shit show anyway. It doesn't really have a reason to the madness.
I'm just happy to be here, Tommy.
But I mean, if anyone's listened to it before, they know it's not good. And I mean, I know it's not good because it's just like rough and whatever. But I think that's kind of what it's going to be forever, because that's what I want it to be. But I'm going off on a tangent now, trying to defend.
We've talked for 11 minutes.
12, really. But
it's almost 12. Now it's 12.
Now it's 12. Yeah. Anyway, I thought to keep in the vein of it. What I'll do is ask you, do you remember your first interaction with Lizzie McGuire?
I don't think I ever watched it in the States because No, wait, that's a lie. It was on one Saturday morning.
Once? Or just one Saturday?
Oh, no, one Saturday morning. It had Doug. And Recess. Bump in the Night.
I remember. Yeah, your dad was talking about that. I got completely forgot that was
Bump in the Night. And Lizzie McGuire.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Pepper Ann.
Oh, I hate Pepper Ann.
They have a really good chicken song in it.
Pepper Ann's a fuckhead. She's the worst. I hate her so much.
Why?
She just irks me. She's got a stupid voice.
The androgynous brother sister. Do you remember? Yeah, was it a girl?
I don't know. I didn't watch enough of it. It was one of those shows that just fucking made my blood boil, and I had to change the channel.
But then my more memorable Lizzie McGuire memories are when it was on TG4. So I come home and watch it. It wasn't in Irish, but one of the episodes I remember most was when Aaron Carter was in it, and he sang a Christmas song, and they fell in love, and it was all beautiful. But Mom was in the room, and they're singing the song "I Want Candy." There's one line in it where he sings, "'Cause I like candy best wrapped in a sweater." And my mom's like, "Oh my god, that song's about condoms. That's disgusting." I was like, "Mom, what?"
Wow.
Why are you watching that? And I was like, "Mom, a 13-year-old boy sang it on Lizzie McGuire. I'm pretty sure
it's not. It's
about candy."
And not rapping, yeah, well,
And not rapping.
Candy wrapped. But candy wrapped in sweaters. That's obviously, ladies. But
yeah, maybe he's singing about a girl named Candy.
About
I want candy.
Yeah. But, not ding-dongs. You don't put a jumper over your ding. That's really irresponsible. I'm pretty sure that's not going to save you from a lot of things. You're at risk anyway.
Does the jumper fit the willy, or is it just a jumper put in a willy?
Is it a willy jumper specifically? Yeah, because if it's a regular jumper, it's just asking for trouble.
The point's completely lost.
Yeah. It's just, that's just weird. Why would you do that?
And it being a jumper, would it still have armholes? Because a willy does not have arms.
Yeah, but you wouldn't,
Is it just like a tube of a turtleneck? You could just cut a bit of a glove off.
Yeah, but what do you do with the other 4 minutes? Stuck in a thumb of a glove. You'd have to be at full mast the whole time, though. You'd have 4 floppy fingers. It'd be like an upside-down chicken.
That is not
just if you held a chicken in your gooch upside down, just in your thighs, and walked around for a day, like if you were playing that blue kitten. Oh yes, one thing to explain.
Lizzie McGuire.
It's used to watch Lizzie McGuire and TG Carr, which is TG for, and it's a channel in Ireland that is an Irish language.
Yeah, you get to watch SpongeBob in Irish.
Yeah, pretty much everything on it is in Irish.
On Shackness or Holland, Air Survivor.
There you go. So she was watching Lizzie McGuire dubbed. No,
it wasn't dubbed.
It wasn't dubbed. No. It was subtitled, was it?
No.
Why the fuck they just showed Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah.
They dubbed SpongeBob.
Because this cartoon is easier to do.
My mind is blown right now. I just assumed it being a TG Carr that it was...
No.
Oh, well, fuck me. Dickhead alert. So, here's me. I'm inventing facts because I think that I fucking know everything, apparently. I remember I used to watch Lizzie McGuire on the Disney Channel.
You had the luxury of cable.
Huh? We had Foxtel. It was in Australia, and it's what Sky here. And
that's cable.
Yeah. So that's sort of what we had. But I fucking loved the Disney Channel because they'd always play their made-for-TV movies. I was a big fan of the show Recess. I had a little sister, and it made it. It was a great excuse to keep watching kind of that thing. Kids shows for 10 years. And
I still watch them.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm just an unemployed sad guy who watches cartoons, so I can't get away.
Happy man boobs, unemployed sad guy.
Yeah, it's like no one cares if a deadbeat watches cartoons. They expect you to do that and eat a whole bunch of cereal. So, excuse me, that was a weird burp talk. But anyway, so we'd always been the Disney Channel, and it was this show. It was the sort of thing where it'd come on and be like, "Oh, Lizzie McGuire." And then I wouldn't do anything about it. And I'd just leave it on. I'd be like, I hate Lizzie McGuire. But I watched it, and I followed it, and I enjoyed it. But I told everyone that I hated it. But I probably did at the time. I probably believed that. There's like, the excuses would be like,
loved it.
I was like, I'll have to find something else on. This will do until the next thing is on. And I think the next thing that was on was probably Even Stevens, which I fucking loved. But, yeah, so it was just... But I'd watch it with my sister, and my sister didn't even like it. Like, she hated it.
I didn't really like it either.
Yeah.
But it was on.
But the thing is, I love it now. I'm like, Lizzie McGuire?
Really?
Well, I mean, I'm super excited to watch the movie.
Maybe Gordy's actually her long-lost brother, because he looks a hell lot like the dad.
And they only find out after he's finger banged her.
Finger banged. Because he couldn't get his jumper off his willy.
He got tangled. It was a hot mess.
Because of finger bang, he basically took the bit he cut off his glove to put on his willy. And then he had a free finger.
And he's like, it's too much effort, untangle his willy at this point. Yeah. That's very possible.
But then he could... It's almost the same incentive because the other bit of the glove's on the willy, so they did do any, full-on stuff. He'd still technically be wearing that glove. Maybe it's a fetish thing for Gordy.
It could be, but something tells me this isn't going to be on Disney. But it's like 50 Shades of Lizzie.
50 Shades of Lizzie.
Such a hard. But, yeah, but the thing is, I'd be watching it with my sister, like, the remote would be right...
Put a glove on.
Middle dude. That just makes it weird. I should... But, it would be like...
I'm hilarious.
Where it would be like, Lizzie McGuire, and my sister would be like, Lizzie McGuire, and then we'd just look at each other and not judge each other, and then watch Lizzie McGuire. And they'd have marathons, and I would watch it. And then there's the trailer for the movie, and I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to watch that. But I really want to know what happens in it.
You should see The Beauty and the Briefcase. That's wonderful.
What's that one?
It's Hilary Duff.
Okay.
Working in an office.
Okay.
Writing a story about finding the perfect man. And she's like, basic white girl. And then she actually falls in love with the boring accountant, lawyer man, doctor thing. Whichever. I don't remember which person.
Generic Magoo.
Generic Magoo. I'm going to go get the pizza.
All right. Well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to pause it because we need to watch the film at some point, and we don't necessarily want we don't want the podcast to go for more than an hour. So I think 20 minutes is a good time to stop it here. So Hannah's getting a pizza. We're going to eat this pizza, and then we're going to watch the Lizzie McGuire movie. And then we're going to come back and regale you with our experience of watching the Lizzie McGuire movie. So, stay tuned, and we shall be back in a moment. Okay, so we have just returned from watching
This is what dreams are made of.
the Lizzie McGuire movie. Which, if you couldn't tell from that song, is from the movie. That movie is so bad. It's terrible. It was fantastically bad, though. Like, it just... I didn't realise in the plot... I knew that she was, like, doing some pop singing thing. I didn't realise that she had an exact double.
Well, no, I mentioned that there was a double, but I loved best about the double is the awful Italian accent. so freaky.
That movie, it didn't feel like it was very long. Their
green screens were the worst.
Oh, I've seen one worse. I'm going to have to think about it. It might have been like Step Up. No, it was Amanda Bynes at the start of...
We were watching that!
Yeah, the green screen, and that was true.
Was it Love Wrecked? Yes,
it was. It was Love Wrecked.
We tapped out, didn't we?
Yeah, but
I think we could go back.
I might have fell asleep, but no, it was genuinely like the fucking worst green screen ever. But it was amazing. But it was Amanda, then it was Hillary, then it was Miley, wasn't it? Like, was there any Disney gals between Hillary and Miley?
There was one that was Xenon Girl of the 21st Century. She was popular.
No, not that popular. But now, you know the woman who was in that film. I'm pretty sure she does the voice for Lois Griffin in Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah, the little dumpy, the harp player from Gilmore Girls.
Oh.
Yeah, but the one thing I got from that film, I just happened to look at my notes here, but I remembered this being my first note that I took, which I actually took one or two of, surprisingly enough, is that Hilary Duff. Actually, not just Hilary Duff. Everyone in this film is a really shit actor.
They're all atrocious.
The dad from fucking... what was it?
You said Nerds too. I haven't seen it.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, Revenge of the Nerds.
And, but yeah, like, he sucks. I always thought he sucked. Even Revenge of the Nerds,
I found the brother taking constant videotapes of his sister creepy.
Yeah, it's like he's going to watch from the shower, and then he's going to cut the photos of eyes out of photos.
Magazines.
Yeah, he's going to get magazines or photos of girls and cut the eyes out.
Lizzie McGuire and cut out her features to make the perfect Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he sees this other girl and he's like, I could just kill her. But yeah, I don't think any girl will ever add up to his sister.
I had my pants on inside out.
True story.
Have they been like this the whole time?
I guess so. I mean, unless you fucking went to the kitchen and turned your pants out when you got the pizza.
Lizzie McGuire movie makes me want to put my pants inside out. It's that bad.
Oh, you know what else is bad? It's the animation.
Oh, it was completely unnecessary. That stupid cartoon.
That's one of the things I always hated most about the show.
It was annoying.
Always annoying. It was never funny.
And the cartoon always got way too in your face.
Absolutely. But she never was into singing in the show, was she?
No.
Like, Unfabulous she was singing. So that movie would have made more sense if it was, like, Unfabulous, the movie. I can't believe I've seen Unfabulous.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's so bad, though. Like, no, I never watched Unfabulous the same way that I watched Lizzie. Like, if Unfabulous was on, I'd get up and change the channel. Lizzie was on, I'd let it happen. The Mexican friend wasn't in it at all.
No, Miranda wasn't in it at all.
Yeah, just like, goodbye. You're nothing.
I think her name was like Key Lang or something like that in real life.
She was in an episode of Buffy, or 2 episodes of Buffy in the last season. She hanged herself. Because she couldn't handle the stress of being a slayer.
No.
And,
True good.
Huh? But yeah, and I think they made like some fucking vague reference that she'd gone to Mexico City
to be a vampire killer.
Something like that.
That's probably why she wasn't in it.
Obviously, you know. And
does Lizzie know?
I hope so. No, I hope not, because otherwise she'd be a bad friend, not being worried and all that.
I think we also need to address how far Gordy went to let the girl he was in love with be hooking up with another guy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's a loser. Like he's just like
the duckies of the world. Like, there's a reason they don't win in real life because they're pushovers, you know. And they don't even win in the film. He got a kiss at the end on the roof.
He did.
And then the first thing he didn't even. He was like, "Oh,
he chickened out."
Yeah,
he chickened out.
He could have got some serious finger action there.
Maybe he didn't have his glove on.
But did we record the glove, or was that just us?
No, I think I was.
I think we recorded.
I think we recorded it.
Okay, good, because I don't remember when that joke happened because I'm somewhat intoxicated.
It was before the pizza.
Oh yeah, all right, good.
BP.
BP.
It was BP.
BP. But,
to verify, BP is before pizza.
Oh man, I've just got I have a note here that says dressing scenes suck. So I imagine that's in reference.
No, that was at the beginning when she was singing.
And the middle when he's all like, "You need the perfect outfit.
This is the most expensive street in Rome." I called it as well.
You did actually. You called a lot of that movie. But Hannah called them driving down the most expensive street and having a shopping spree. Moped. She called the moped, and she called. I don't know if we recorded it, but she called Gordo kissing her at the end.
Yeah. But
I chose the roof.
You did?
Yeah, I think from the second.
I can't believe we didn't call a fountain at all being in the film, like...
A fountain, just in general.
In general, yeah. But this one had many fountains.
I think that went without saying. I love, everyone in that movie speaks English. Everyone.
The two people, we decided to give 2 Best Actor awards. One to the hilarious doctor at the beginning.
He was amazing.
He was wonderful.
I can't even remember his lines. The other was the guy, the bellboy.
The bellboy.
Not the bellboy, but the...
I identified the cookies.
Yeah.
At the end, his English is perfect because he was in the military.
Oh yeah, that didn't make any sense.
Some deep cover shit.
And the other one was that woman.
The screaming fan.
Hysterical fan.
Flipping out.
I'd like to think that she was just outside going, "Gordon! And then it's like, check out this crazy bitch." What else do I have? A stupid dance. Because, she got dressed up to do a stupid fucking dance in her bedroom, which her brother recorded, which didn't come back in the film until the very end. They just
when he tried to sell it to the bellhop.
They needed to establish that she was going to sing later in the film, and they needed to kill time because nothing in the show said it had anything to do with her being a singer.
Yes, correct.
So they're like, let's just have her singing into a hairbrush, and that means that she can sing and wants to be a singer, and that she gets dressed up to sing in her room like a fucking... Alright, I sing and dance in my room when I'm like cleaning or whatever.
No, I do it regardless.
I do it almost exclusively to Taylor Swift, but I certainly don't get dressed up to do it.
I don't believe you.
I might put a hat on.
Yeah, I knew it.
No, I don't. I'm just bullshitting.
You so do.
I might. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. But I don't like choose outfits and like do a whole...
I wear my princess dress sometimes.
I don't have a montage. Yeah, but it's been a while.
I want a clothing montage so bad in my life. I want a body swapping moment.
Yes, I think that it's wrong that we haven't had a body swap.
Out of anybody in the world, we should be the ones to get to body swap.
It just makes sense.
It would.
We would have the wackiest japes in a body swap.
I think you'd take it too far in my body.
No, I think you would be the one to screw everything up.
What?
Like, my body would be dead, and I'd be like, "Oh, gee, thanks, honey." You
and then I go back into my body. That was when you're just dead in the dirt. I wouldn't kill you.
You just fucking... my hip would be fucked because you're all mangled, so you'd be walking with a limp in my body, and then I'd have a bad hip too.
You would.
I have a note in here that just says garlic foot.
Because I got garlic mayonnaise on my...
Oh, so this is a note about you.
Yeah.
This is...
The garlic mayonnaise tipped over and all spilled on the floor, and I couldn't get it all. Once I know, I said, this can't get any worse. At that point, I accidentally hurled the tissue a bit, and the mayonnaise plopped on my foot. She made well, this couldn't possibly get any worse.
No, my wife said to lay me on God.
I have to wipe it onto my foot to get it off my pants first.
You went to a school in America.
Yes, I did.
And did you finish middle school there?
No, I just did 1 year.
1 year. Okay, then it's 2 years, is it?
Yeah.
And then you've got 3 years of high school.
Yeah. But I did get to go to Rome and find my double pop singer, and I got to do that.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Jeepers. But alright.
Can I not tell you that? No?
Maybe. I probably wasn't listening. No, but what I wanted to know is that really, like, do you graduate from middle school and it's an event like that?
I don't actually know, because I didn't graduate.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe you might have had some kind of...
This tea is still too hot.
Been to a middle tea. Spoiler alert, Hannah has tea.
And for all you bitches out there, my tea bag says, sing from your heart, and I feel that Lizzie McGuire...
Oh yeah, she sang from her heart.
All her heart.
And you are known to sing from the heart.
Oh yeah.
So you and Lizzie McGuire.
McGuire.
You and Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
She fights crime while singing pop songs, but she never uses guns. MacGyver's so cool.
Lizzie McGuire.
This podcast is dedicated to Richard Dean Anderson and his beautiful, beautiful hair from 30 years ago.
I think we also need to address how the family, because the brother missed her so much,
bought tickets to fucking run. That's rich people. People with money.
Like, he was like, I just miss her so much. But it was a cover to expose her.
Yeah, he wanted to go over to expose that she had been doubling for a pop sensation, which he found out on the internet. Well, that ad looked very pornographic.
It really did.
Who was the girl that was in his room? Was she even in the show?
Yeah, she was.
Alright, so just his buddy, who's just a little fucking asshole, who's trying to get him to literally sell shit about his sister. I love that the brother didn't have a redeeming moment at the end of the movie where he's like, I'm proud of you, sis. He tried to sell her out to the very end. The last thing you see is him failing at selling out his sister.
So he's your favourite?
Well, he's just, at least he's consistent, And one thing, was that we were saying the movie was inspired. This movie inspired the movie Taken, because she rocks up in Rome. She's not even there 24 hours.
Yeah.
Some random guy comes up to her and is all like, "Hey, I'm gonna go come get you on a moped later.
I'll pick you up.
Sneak away from your legal guardian, and
it's okay. I've saved you.
Yeah." Come with me and this 6'5" bald Russian man
in a convertible,
Sergei, who refers to himself in third person. Come with me and this fucking second-rate Bond villain and Bond villain henchman, and that'd be great. I have shit sleeve written down here.
Shit sleeve.
Yeah, because I didn't know if that was an insult. And I was hoping that I was coining one, because that's what came to my head when I saw her stupid fucking shit sleeve brother, or shit sleeve of her brother on the screen. I just thought, fucking shit sleeve. So
I thought you were commenting on her, her outfits.
She had shit sleeves.
They were, one sleeve longer than the other. The one sleeve, the flowy one sleeve.
Oh, right, yeah, that was weird.
She was dressed like a 40-year-old woman?
Well, that's actually something I always thought of Lizzie back in the day. Is I always thought that she looked like way too old for her face, for her body. It's like that she just...
Her face is too old.
It's like, here's how I think Lizzie McGuire looks. I think that she looks like a 70-year-old Disney witch who has stolen the youth from a tween. And, so her body is unnaturally brought back to being young again. But she's used to being old.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it does make sense why Gordy loves her, because he wears fucking bowling shirts.
Because he's basically a 50-year-old man.
A 50-year-old Jewish man.
Yeah. That's it. That's what
his
else
shirt said Bill.
Anyone want in his bowling shirt said Bill.
Bowling shirt said Bill.
So,
I'm pretty sure I've seen him wear a fedora in the TV show.
Which is probably why he's not getting married today.
Huh?
Well, I mean, no one ever thought, wasn't Gordo great from Lizzie McGuire? No. People were all like, Hilary Duff. Boom. And then no one else. Oh, the guy from Revenge of the Nerds. No one cares about
Aaron Carter. Do we need to talk about Ethan
Schleffen? It was Rain or something like that. Or
Ethan. I want to say Cake.
Well,
Ethan Clarke.
No, it's not Ethan Clarke. It was a stupid surname. It's not Ethan Clarke.
No.
I promise you.
To
be that shit.
No.
You're so wrong. It's not Ethan Clarke.
I think I'm right.
I promise you're wrong.
Why didn't... Well, so will we go with Ethan Cake?
It's closer to like Ethan Rain or something like
It's
that.
not Ethan Rain.
It's closer to that than Ethan Clarke. No, because it's a stupid name. It's almost like it should be one word, but it isn't. It's slightly different. Like if it's Clark, it's Clark. Like it's so because it's just off.
Ethan Clarke.
It's such a fucking stupid Hollywood name. God, that movie was fucking balls.
The last bit with the green screen, her shaking her head at the sky.
Terrific green screen and the masses who came to see her. And his singing at the end.
That was hilarious.
What was the song they were singing? You were singing it at the start.
Dream.
Dream.
Dream. Hey now, hey now.
Hey now, hey now. He was like
this
that.
This is what dreams are made.
Dreams. What is it?
I just remember Ethan Clarke. Yeah. Well, he's gotten so big.
Is he like fat big?
No.
Does he look like Haley Joel Osment?
You know how we said he looked old anyway?
Yeah.
Ethan Kraft. Cake and Clark. That's why I said Clark.
Clark peanut butter. Never oily, never dry.
Cake and Clark, Batman.
And Kraft. So it wasn't Clark. But I knew it wasn't Clark. And what did I say? Rain or something fucking ridiculous like that.
How scary he is now.
Well, I can't see. You're going out in the pictures.
He looks like a vampire. From Twilight.
He looks like a shitty TV vampire. Or from Twilight.
Like, he doesn't actually look like him. What?
He does look like him. He's just got darker hair now.
Nah.
Yeah.
He works for BuzzFeed.
No, that's terrific.
Oh, no, he has a permanent raised eyebrow.
Oh my god. No, I don't think anyone gives a shit about fucking Ethan fucking Kraft.
He's 27.
Oh, it's such a shit
6'2"
character from a shit show, which was turned into a shit movie, which no one remembers.
I'm gonna see what else he's done.
Oh, can we not just this? Would you put the phone away? It's just weird now because wow. I don't know what I'm doing, but you're reciting the IMDb credits of Ethan Kraft. What do you remember? What his actual name is?
Schneider.
First name, second name Schneider.
Clayton Schneider. Clayton Schneider.
This is Clayton. It's like, what a fucking shit name. Clayton Kraft Schneiderson.
I told you it was Clayton Schneider. It's just like a wimpy name. But I'm right. His name is Clayton Schneider.
Is he related to Rob?
Rob Schneider.
Here's a carrot. It's 24 carat cavity. Oh, my fucking chest hurts. Fucking hell.
Well, I was right. Sorry, Tommy. I don't want you to spit out your beer. Sorry. Oh my god. Just spit it back into your fucking cup.
No, that's disgusting.
You were holding it in your mouth for a very long time.
Yeah, because I was laughing and I had to control it, because if I tried to swallow it then, I would have inhaled and then spat it all over my fucking laptop.
What were we watching the last time?
Oh, fucking...
Silicon
Valley. He tried to diagnose you with a wasting disease. This is no semblance of a podcast at all. You're talking about it's so hard to watch fucking Hillary Duff anything and talk about it.
You loved it.
I really actually kind of somewhat very much enjoyed that. I just wish that, like, Taylor Swift had a movie like that.
Does she?
No.
She's a horrible actress.
Oh, that's uncalled for, I think.
Have you seen her on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, well, she did the nerd thing where she was in Jimmy... No, what's Jimmy Fallon's sketch where...
Oh,
I thought she was good in that.
No, did not.
The only movie she did was fucking that
Was it Valentine's Day or New Year's Eve or one of those fucking things?
Yes.
You know those movies that get terrible reviews and everyone's in them and no one watches them?
Why did they make those?
Because apparently enough very lonely girls and their fucking Gordo friends.
Gordo?
Who are hangers on.
I know he's supposed to be the nerdy best friend, but they could have done a bit better.
Well, he was kind of just needy. He was a little dipshit.
He was shorter than her. And probably a lot shorter than he actually is as well, because his hair is so fucking big.
Yeah, but look at Tom Cruise. He's a short dude, and he's got charm coming out the fucking nose.
Just because he pays for it.
He does not pay for his charm. Tom Cruise has charm.
Scientology gives him charm.
He will no, because he got into Scientology in what, 91?
I'm pretty sure he's a vampire. He
fuck.
doesn't age.
He does age. Look at how weird he looks in fucking Jack Reacher. He totally looks old, and then he's got a weird thing going on in his torso. He took his shirt off, and it's just like, that's a strange looking man.
What was it like?
Like an alien.
Was it all sunken?
That's just weird and old. But
weird and old.
But no, Tom Cruise is the bomb.
He creeps me out.
Nah.
Yeah.
I just think he's fucking. Well, he doesn't creep me out, but I just think that he's got a really good fucking head for.
He's definitely under John Malkovich in terms of creep factor.
Oh yeah, I mean this whole Scientology thing, that's really unfortunate. But because, well,
John Malkovich's terrifying.
I don't know about terrible. Yeah, I suppose if I woke up and he was just standing in my room, I'd be weirded out.
Well, yeah.
Mostly because, actually no. I suppose that would work for 90% of people. Who wouldn't? All right, if you woke up and there's who wouldn't creep you out?
Oh, that's a good question.
I suppose standing in someone's room while they're asleep is inherently creepy.
I presume I'd be told the reason for it.
I think if it was Connor and if it was for a jape, I'd be okay with that. Or Santa Claus. And it's really trying not to wake me.
What if it was me?
That'd creep me out.
We're just standing there.
Well, because you probably wouldn't have a good reason or a jape. You'd probably just have slept walked and... I don't know. It would probably be for a jape. But that wouldn't be the case because you'd be off in my house doing something weird and I'd be over here because we'd have just swapped bodies. Body swap adventure. The thing is, though, we've said that so many times that no one would believe us if it happened.
It's not like the boy who cried wolf. We can get this, Tommy. So, in the body swap, what is the conflict? What is the big thing that one of us has going on?
Well, I need to alright, say I've sent off my... Oh my god, I've got it figured out already.
Okay.
I've finished this pitch thing for a script, and I've sent it off, and it's been accepted. And now I've got a big shot meeting with big shot producers, and I'm like, oh, Jiminy Crickets.
Yeah, but I could do that.
But the thing is, they want us to talk about the film and the script and all this stuff, and it's like, you don't know it inside out like I do, and I know it inside out because I've been working on it all the time, and you know the gist of it and all that, but you're not
Tommy,
ready.
You would have been.
But you're not ready to talk about it this level. But you have just got a trial as a chef.
But that would be Tommy.
And then it gets. But
Tommy,
I have to learn to cook.
But Tommy, I could do your pitch. You could not do the chef job.
Oh, not with that attitude. I couldn't. I need support from my friend. So the whole thing is me getting your support and help to learn how to cook. But you're all like, where did you learn to cook? Because I'm all like, I picked up a thing or two. And then because obviously I get brought in and then I make something really good that the head chef's annoyed about by accident. And no, you've made something really good. I serve it. But it gets mistakenly served. That's what happens.
Wait, did you make it or did I make it?
No, because it happens with you, and then I get the job after, because you get the job, and then I get pulled in. So you've made this thing, and you didn't realize it's been served to, Boots McCoy, who's, the big, he's the restaurant
critic of the area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it just comes out, who's this new person? They bring you in, and then...
Hello.
Why do you talk like that? You're stroke. But then, right, so you get hired by this thing, and this person is
iffy about it. The head chef's all weird because then, you get asked by some borderline celebrity or important person of the area to cater their wedding. Lance Bass. You get asked to cater Lance Bass's gay wedding, and you say yes. And then we have a body swap. And you're like, well, this can't happen now. I promised to cater Lance Bass's wedding and be televised while I did it.
Oh my god,
while
I'm the tight ass in the film.
Huh?
I'm the tight ass one that gets body swapped. There's always the fun-loving young one and the tight ass one that learns how to be free.
Well, no, because I'm trying to get a corporate job as well.
But it's probably like Google where they have vending machine, gumball.
This is true.
Seats.
And I have long hair and a beard, so people just expect me to be the fun-loving one.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, no, I don't think either of us really have to be the type one. It's just that I'm a terrible cook, and no, I think you could probably pitch my movie. Yeah, so maybe not that one.
Well, think of one. Okay, so what else can you do that I can't?
Anything. I can do anything that you can do better. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because I don't have any big dance show coming up, and I don't have choreography that you need to learn in 2 seconds.
School interview?
What school?
I don't know. You pick.
Well, why would I be going to school? I'm done with school.
Well, this is probably harming of other people with your driving test, and I don't know how to drive.
Yeah, that's too dangerous.
I know.
That's irresponsible. And the thing is, I can't drive either. I kind of can.
I thought you did some lessons.
Oh, yeah, I did. I can make it go forward and stuff, but the whole time I'm screaming inside. It's not...
You have a short film being filmed.
And I need to direct the film, and you need to step in and direct the movie.
No, I was going to say it meant I'm doing something in the film. I'm acting, and I don't know any of the lines.
Oh, MG. Yeah.
What would be the silliest
No, if it was a play. Because you
yeah.
have to do it a few times.
Yeah.
So the first one could be a disaster, and then you've got a day to learn. No, you fuck up the dress rehearsals. And then it's you need to be ready for the, No, not the dress rehearsals. When you do a shit mini version, a dress... what is it?
A dress rehearsal.
Well, no. When you give someone a fucking preview kind of thing.
A soft opening?
I don't know. It's I don't know. You don't necessarily have people come to it, but you kind of for feedback, you do a trial run. So is that what I do? Yeah, you do this trial run, and it goes horrendously, and then you've got a week to learn all the lines and be amazing.
I think you have a fight scene in it, and I have to punch somebody.
You have a fight scene. Oh, I've got a bully. And you deal with the guys. Oh, I would have a bully in 26. Unless the bully's 9 years old. That'd be great. Oh, another great line from Silicon Valley is when... Did you see the one where they hire the kid and they need to get him Prozac? So they go to buy Prozac off... No, Adderall, sorry. They need to get him Adderall. So they go to buy Adderall from the street kid. Then Ulrich comes in. And the line that he says before he beats up these children or this child, before he attacks this child, is you brought piss to a shit fight. I just thought that's one of the greatest lines. That's a good line. I don't think we've spoken about Lizzie McGuire for about 15 minutes. We've been talking about our non-existent body swap adventure, which is never going to happen. You are the one behind this dream. No, Lindsay Lohan is the one who planted the seed for this dream. When she gave us... Is she the fairy godmother? Of course she is. She's Lilo. But when she gave us the Parent Trap, which we did consider doing the podcast on. So yeah, Lilo is obvious. She had a pop career for a little bit. She did. Her and Paris Hilton. Yeah. Yeah. I liked the Paris Hilton song. What was Paris Hilton's song? Stars Are Blind. Oh no, that was awful.
I don't mind. She's like riding on the beach. And it's sunrise.
When she was gobbling coal in a hotel room. Paris Hilton.
What was Lindsay
Her and Kim Kardashian. It was fucking useless waste of life. And, but yeah, they're no Taylor Swift anyway. Because Tay, she my girl.
I reckon Lizzie McGuire had a dance stunt double.
Oh, absolutely. Because anytime we saw her face and her body moving, it was just sad.
There was a moment in the film where it turned a bit 80s.
Yeah, I think it was
like
about
80s mom getting her groove back. It so was.
Yeah, that happened about... It got very 80s about 20 seconds into the film. And then when the fireworks spelled out the end...
Oh, God.
At the end, I think that's about the time it stopped being 80s. It was fucking awful.
But it was very 80s, that 80s kind of synthy saxophone
The
music.
80s is a state of mind. Because when you look at teens from any era, they're all dressed like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Teens have the worst dress sense.
I don't know.
They do. I do know. We just watched a movie. Oh, sorry, tweens.
Tween.
Yeah.
Like that belly button square.
The funny thing is that, like, the dude's dressed probably the same way as the guy from A Second Chance to Dance, who was way too old for the role he was cast.
Way too old.
A 40-year-old man who was cast as a high school boy.
Did you say boy?
Boy. Cast as a high school boy.
My name's Cliff Lamont, not my daddy, but the man that killed my daddy.
I need to get me some of them crawdads to feed on them tiny weedy girls.
Get into that water knife and did.
Gotta move slow out the bayou.
Bayou. Sometimes I threat my feet to those alligators, and I ride them down, finding them girly toes down at the end of the bayou. The wind gets real quiet.
So I drop them in real delicate. And then
I gotta stop. Oh, shit.
Then I take my fan boat.
I don't know if any of this is usable. I'm not going to listen to it. No,
What?
I mean, like, there's very little Lizzie McGuire talk, and it's very inconsistent.
We've hit all the important bits.
That said, I'm not going to listen to it over again at all. I'm just going to make it a file
and post it.
and post it, and it'll be what it is. I'm not even sure what to call it. We've been going all together with
Lizzie
clocks.
McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
And the
Chamber of Secrets.
Lizzie McGuire in the Chamber of Secrets. No, we can do better than that.
You're having fever dreams together.
I woke up and you were there, and I had an Italian double, wearing a wig, and we danced. So badly.
So very badly.
Mom, I was such a bad dancer in my dream. And I was wearing Mamma Mia costumes from the final song for Super Trooper. I looked like a young Meryl Streep showing her belly button.
But not too young a Meryl Streep.
Because I've got that condition. I'm actually older than Meryl Streep.
She's got that condition that Timmy has in Passions, except she made it to 70. Oh, shit. Oh, Timmy.
She did have one glove on.
Like MJ. Woo. MJ. Okay, this has been going for 53 minutes. So I think that we've probably done enough.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I think it's probably time we called it quits.
Will we try and sing the closing song?
No, because no, and I don't remember it. And even if I did...
I can look up the lyrics, Tom.
No.
Hey now, hey now.
Because we can't do the green screen of the Coliseum.
Oh,
But, thank you for...
I'm a better dancer than Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire and Gordo the half-friend.
Gordo from the friend zone. But yes, thank you for listening to this, and I'll be back with my Cannibal the Musical one soon, because, surprise, that's the one I was going to do.
You don't want me to sing at all.
Well, we're finishing now. But I got halfway through my cannibal one because I made the first half when I was.
What are you talking about?
This podcast, which I was supposed to put up like in the last couple of days, about 3 or 4 days ago, which I put up a post saying I was going to put it up, but I didn't because I did the first half of it and I was drunk, and then I ended up having a busy weekend of japery.
Japery?
Yeah, because, well, Brian was back from Scotland, so woo. And there was like, oh wow, that's loud. Can you stop that?
Making just skip into his head.
That's way too loud.
I don't know why it's so loud.
But it's just...
They're not singing.
It's probably got copyright on it, which means that I can't...
Just... Everybody I picked is not singing.
Yeah, that's good, because there's probably got copyright on it anyway. And I get sued by Hilary Duff, and no one wants...
This is what dreams made of.
So anyway, my other podcast, I'm halfway through it. I was too busy getting into japes to finish it. So
I think everyone's going to want me in every episode.
I guess we'll find out.
BP.
If you're not... Yeah, so now, what was I saying? Oh, I was trying to wrap this up before we made it to the hour.
Let's see if I can try and drag it out annoyingly for the next 4 minutes.
Any last thoughts on the Lizzie McGuire movie?
Well, now, Tommy, what I really thought about it was a girl finding herself in a foreign land, finally being comfortable, being in front of people she doesn't know.
What a fucking terrible film.
Realizing friendships are for life.
As much as I enjoyed watching that movie, it's fucking awful. Of all the movies...
Don't wear a green wig.
She could only afford green.
My parents can only afford green.
But yeah, I think that was easily the worst of the movies.
A family's love has no boundaries.
Except that little cunt still tries to sell her out. That little fucking shit sleeve.
Yeah.
That's, so, yes. You've been listening
Your token to ethnic friend will go to Mexico City.
And never be not referred to. Yeah, they just said that. Where is she? Mexico City, and that was it. Fuck her. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to call this. I suppose
I learned how to eat spaghetti.
It's probably still called Me Watching My DVDs, but I guess we'll just I'll just call it Me Watching My DVDs 8, the Lizzie McGuire, or Me Watching Netflix special. The Tommy
I think
Hannah Hullabaloo Bonanza.
Hannibal blah 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 blah. I don't know. I think it should be something involving both of our names. Can we?
But it doesn't have my name anyway.
Why?
We both have the same surname, so like.
So we could be like Tammy, Hammy.
But that doesn't make sense.
I think it makes perfect sense.
If we were doing like a regular show and called it like the O'Donnell Review, that would make sense. But at the same time,
boring.
I've already had my sister on as well, who also has our surname. So
yeah.
It doesn't really add up. But then what happens when I get?
Well, actually, if anything, that does add up. That we.
Yeah, but when I do one with like Liam or Killian or Barry from EastEnders,
well, they'll have to marry you and take on your name for
that's not going to happen.
Episode.
That's way too much hassle for what this show is.
You're shooting down my dreams.
You've been doing this for 58 minutes. I've been doing this for at least 4 hours.
Where was I for the first 4 hours?
I'll check the other 7 episodes.
Oh,
shit. Which you haven't listened to.
I'm not body swapping with you now.
I don't want you to body swap with me. You fucking forget to do my podcast. You dick. Anyway.
I would do a wonderful podcast.
No, you wouldn't, because we've already established that you wouldn't do it. Or listen to it.
But I don't want to taint how I'm like delivering my.
I do my podcast, but I'd do it as you. But I'd try to be like do my voice, and I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I've got a cold right now." So, g'day, I'm Tommy. Welcome to me watching my DVDs. Crikey. I watched this movie when I was in America. No, wait, no. getting us mixed up now.
I didn't know what you meant for a minute.
And then I realised I was telling your life story because I was busy being you, being me, but I forgot that I was being you, being me. I thought I was just being me, being
so
you. It was Inception.
So
that we might have just literally had a body swap.
Wait, which one am I?
I don't know.
But so you were
I was
being
you. Yeah. No, but I actually was you, so I was being you who was you.
Okay.
I was being the body swap me in you,
So how
doing my voice.
Be me.
Okay.
No, it's you.
This is scary.
Being me.
Oh, fuck body swap movies. Oh, okay, can we watch something with the talking dog now?
God, no, sweetheart. I have to go to bed at work tomorrow.
What time is it?
It's 10 to 3.
Oh, fuck, when did that happen? Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking Lizzie McGuire was longer than we thought. Alright, we're past the hour now. So now we need to finish this up. Seriously, because
I knew I'd be able to drag it for another
Well, no,
minute.
that kind of did genuinely have some questions there.
Which one were we? Am I you or am I me right now?
I don't know. Check your toes, quick.
I got my tummy for the toes.
I've only got 3 toes. That means some of them would be used to catch crawdads. I'm you. Why is Cliff Lamont you?
I don't know.
Fucking hell. Okay, so I'd like to thank my special guest and best friend, Hannah, for helping me ruin this podcast for good.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, so this will be up. I might start uploading it tonight.
How long does one take to load?
It takes a while. But, you know, it doesn't matter. I could do it during the night anyway. Yes, we've had Hannah. Thank you, Hannah.
You're welcome.
And I'm Tommy. And this has been...
Are you sure?
I don't know. If I was ever unsure, it's right now. just this whole body swapping madness. I just don't know anymore. So I'm Tommy, and you've been watching me or
Hannah,
Hannah. I don't
but
know.
not watching.
Watching my DVDs, but technically we were watching Netflix, so we kind of cheated.
Yeah.
But fuck off, it's still me watching my DVDs. So yeah, that's been me watching my DVDs, and I'll see you next time when I watch... Oh, hang on, what? The Insider. Boom. Because
what?
I'm... The Insider, that's going to be my next film. I'm calling it now, so I have to watch it again, because The Insider is amazing.
What is it?
It's Russell Crowe and Al Pacino, and there's like one's a whistleblower. Russell Crowe's the man.
No,
He's
I don't like his
Gladiator.
face.
I
I think Master and Commander made me hate him because it was such a boring movie.
No way, Master and Commander was awesome.
It was just a man on a boat yelling at a bunch of guys.
Exactly.
That's all that happened.
Exactly.
It rained quite a lot as well.
You and I have very different ideas of what makes an awesome movie.
But I'm you.
What? Oh. Wait, why do I like Russell Crowe then? Wait, does Tommy not like Russell Crowe? Oh God.
Does Tommy like Russell Crowe?
Good moment. For a minute, no. Alright, so I've forgotten how much of this I finished. Fuck this. You've been watching... What? You've been listening to me watching my DVDs.
watching.
Listening to me or Hannah in a body swap scenario. Either way, we're both here anyway, so it's irrelevant. Watching my DVDs and
There's jingles. Put in a jingle. Put in a jingle.
Doing jingles. I think you need to.
Please have a jingle.
You need to provide your own jingle.
Tell me, we need to make a jingle.
So I am sorry. No, you see, because that's for if you want to put a jingle in, but you have to provide your own jingle.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but we don't have a jingle. We're not doing a jingle. This show is not a jingle show. I've established it's not a jingle show. I mean,
I'll record one myself and send it to you.
Okay, and then I'll use it. If you record me a jingle, it will be my show's ending jingle.
It'll be me singing the theme for Passions.
I could hold the hand of one who lead me places. Is that the song? Yeah, good. Yeah, alright, so
take care of yourselves and each other. Wait, that's Jerry Springer. Fucking goodbye, nerds.
Eat.
What the fuck? Alright, I'm stopping it.